Up in smoke. Today, the state of Missouri denied hundreds of applications to grow medical marijuana. Hundreds applied, only 60 were approved. KCTV5's Betsy Webster has a closer look at the local operations that are flying high tonight. Betsy?
Well, Brad, we took a look at the 4 counties that were closest in the metro, and we found 8 licenses granted for cultivation at 5 addresses. Now, think of this as up to 30,000 square feet per license, or on our map, 1 license is 1 marijuana leaf. Here in South Kansas City, this is near 150 and 40 highways. You can see there was 1 location that had 2 licenses granted, another with 1. Up here in Smithville, 1 company was approved for 3 licenses at a single address. So they can dedicate almost 100,000 square feet to growing. And we also have 1 over here in Independence and 1 in Grain Valley. The bottom line is a lot of people lost out, for starters, on the $10,000 application fee in hopes of scoring a permit to grow. And some lost more than that. Earlier this year, KCTV5 told you about a hopeful who started installing equipment into a warehouse in North Kansas City, hedging his bets.
Mitchell is already getting the building ready, even though his application for a grow license hasn't been approved yet.
We're going to go ahead and keep planning, architectural plans, engineering plans, doing construction.
Jack Mitchell's application was denied. He didn't want to comment on it today, but he is hardly alone. 554 applications were filed. With only 60 permits allowed, for now, that means that only 11% of applications got the green light. Applicants were selected by a scoring process that considered things like previous business success, including experience in agriculture and the legal cannabis market, as well as community benefit. It also required documentation of liquid capital. For cultivation facility applicants, that means having $300,000 handy. As the saying goes, it takes money to make money, and it seems there are many who want to make it by growing green. Now, we're still waiting for approvals for infused manufacturing. That's the places that make gummies and chocolates and other edibles, as well as dispensaries, which are essentially the retail store. This company here in Smithville has also applied for an infused manufacturing license in the same building. The state expects to make those decisions sometime next month. Live in the studio, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.
Thanks, Betsy.